I had an awesome day at the DMV today. I got in and out within an hour. Yes, and they let me put my goal weight and height on my application. And they didn't even check. So in 3 weeks, I'm gonna get a car that says Catherine Toledo, born 12/22, I don't know, you know. Weight 125, that's fine. Height 6'3", right? Why not? Let's go. Unstoppable now. And I have facts to prove it. I just got back from New York. Nice place. Except that everybody's obsessed with asking if you're a top or a bottom there. and which for them it means, do you jump the turnstile or do you duck under? That's all they think about, you know. I'm what they call verse, because I could do both, plus also squeeze it through the side as you turn it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Get in there. Also, it was warm there, so all the kids are playing handball there, which is really cute. If you guys know what handball is, right? Yeah, and I think it's really popular because it's one of the few ball sports that you don't need a father to throw the ball back at you. You know, any wall does the trick. People are like, Kat, don't do that joke. It's sad. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you know, but I used to have daddy issues myself, you know, until my dad died. So now I just have ghost issues. He's all like, who's your daddy? Because he's a ghost. Oh, daddy. And I'm like, oh, we didn't know? We don't know? True story. I'm going to tell you right now with some soundtrack music. One day, my grandma, in a very dramatic Colombian telenovela way, came to me and was like, si hubiera sabido quién tu papá verdadero era, which means, I wish you knew who your real father was. And then my mom was like, ay, ¿por qué le dijiste? Nunca hubiera sabido. Which means, why'd you tell her? She would have never known. And then I was like, solamente quería cereal. Which means, man, I was just trying to get some cereal. Like, what's up with you guys? By the way, I YouTube like dramatic telenovela, and it's like telenovela plus drum and bass beat. I'll send it to you. I'll airdrop it. But yeah, so I did what I had to do, which was go get those genetic testing website things. And I found one that was just for white people. It's called Ancestry.com. Sorry. Speaking of white people, I got one of those goop eggs from Gwyneth Paltrow, the one that you put in your vagina. Woo! Yeah, and it turns out it was a snake egg, and now I have all these snakes coming out of my pussy. So, if you know me, you know that I usually pull out fake snakes out of my crotch, but you know, I didn't want to do it to you this time, Barbandini. But I'm Latina. I kind of knew, you know, for me it means that I'm half indigenous, half Spanish demon, as you could tell. It comes through. But I already kind of knew because I have a very specific dietary restriction, which is I can't digest food unless reggaeton is playing in the background. Very specific to my culture. Plus, I have, you know, kind of stereotypical mamacita Rubenesque body, which just means I eat a lot of Reuben sandwiches. I try to tell that joke in Miami. They're like, Ruben, ¿quién? ¿Quién es ese? There's only small parts of Miami that eat those there, not everybody. But I grew up Catholic as well, part of the whole thing, you know. And I still like to pray at nighttime. Sometimes I get too tired to pray, and so I pray like this. I'm glad you guys like that cute joke. It's cute! You guys are cute people. Priests, they like to pray like this, so they could smell their fingers. Dirty joke. Bad joke. I met a guy who I thought was into like feet, like I thought he had a foot fetish. because he had like a pendant that was a foot, and around his house he had like a bunch of foot stuff. But it turns out he just really liked that Footprints poem about Jesus on the beach. But he was still a freak because he had the poem tattooed on his butt crack, and he told me to spread it like a Bible and speak in tongues. Dirty joke, you bad joke, you. Don't do that. Believe it or not, I'm actually like in my 90s. Looks good, huh? Woo! But it's true. I actually was the first Latin woman to grace the silver screens in the 1920s. That's right. I played the baby in the Steps of Odessa scene of Battleship Potemkin. That was me going dee 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 all the way down. I also knew D.W. Griffith, and I told him, I'm like, I don't know, David, I don't know about this movie you're trying to make. And he was like, oh, and then like he handed me a bowl of the best opium that Problematic Money could buy, and I just forgot about the problems. I also I dated Albert Einstein. It's true. That guy loves to eat pussy. It's true. That's why in all the pictures he's always like, you know. My tongue was shy there, but you know. It's true. He's a Pisces, a pussy-eating Pisces. That Albert Einstein. Currently, I am single, aka poly. Don't pretend. Don't pretend it's not true. But honestly, like, why even get a lover when you could just hire an intern, you know? You're gonna have sex with them anyways. Might as well get them to run a few errands for you, you know? You guys are listening hard to that. Come on, let's get our outdoor furniture reupholstered, everyone. There's someone who wants to do it here. All right, I see you. We made the eye contact. Plus, you could share them easier, you know? It's not cheating or whatever. I used to watch cheating porn. I thought it was hot. I was like, don't. Don't do that. So you're not supposed to go in there. And then I got cheated on, and I was like, man, this just sucks. This is not hot at all. But I used to be a different person, you know. I used to have insecure attachment style, and then I would date guys who had an attachment style of like skater musician. So you guys understand. It's not worth it, you know. Sometimes if you're horny, honestly, try taking a shit. Because sometimes that'll do. Really. Take some time to yourself to figure it out. Speaking of horny, so I never watched Brokeback Mountain because honestly, because I thought it was too white. Plus it's a bisexual movie. No one respects bisexual stuff, you know. You guys think it's gay, but they were married to women, they were bisexual. Okay, anyways. But I didn't know that one of the main characters' name was Ennis. Like anus. Did everybody know that? IMDb.com. More dramatic than telenovela.com. I used to suck dick for weed. You're laughing, but it's a true story. Then I realized you could just buy it. So I was like, oh, it's like much less embarrassing than all of that. I'm glad this isn't a brewery, because just saying the word brewery makes me feel like I'm drunk, you know? Brewery. I can't. I'll leave you with this. I went and got a massage recently, and at the end, the lady made eye contact with me and gave me a big hug and told me I was a good girl. Talk about a happy ending, am I right? To me, the ending is corny, but that'll do for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barb.